So here we go. My review of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta, and trying to answer the question, should you consider pre-ordering and buying this year's Call of Duty? And straight away, the first thing I'd say is, I think that throughout the alpha and throughout the beta, this game has shown that I think it's better than Black Ops 4. It's probably not better than Black Ops 3, 2 or 1. And it's definitely not as good as Call of Duty Modern Warfare. However, despite that, I think it looks and it sounds and it plays very well. Especially the game mode you're seeing here, which is Combined Ops, which is the 12v12 on the bigger maps. I really enjoyed, as I played it more and more, all of the maps as well. There's this one which is called Crossroads. I sound like Jonathan Ross there, didn't I? Then we have the ship one, Armada. And once I got it into my head that really just need to stay on the middle ship and fight over the B, C and D flag, I really enjoyed that as well, zipping around on the zip lines between the ships, or jumping in the bigger gunboats and driving around and shooting people as they were using the zip lines. That was really cool. And then I enjoyed Cartel as well, which was introduced to the beta. Now there's some things I worry about Cold War. The biggest one is probably the quick scoping. Because we've got crossplay, Treyach have taken it on themselves to add aim assist back to sniper rifles on console when using a controller. And this means it becomes very easy to quickscope, which is, if you haven't come across it already, is where you can use a sniper basically in any situation, even in close quarters combat. And the people who are really good at it can snap onto you and just kill you straight away. Bang, 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 bang. It's crazy, and it was rampant in Black Ops 2, and it really spoils any Call of Duty, I think, where it's in the game. Now, it's a high skill thing to be able to do, and the people who do it spend hundreds of hours practicing to be able to do it, but I think it takes all the immersion out of the game and all the realism out of the game, and I don't like it. The other thing is Scorestreak Spam. Now again, with this, what Treyach have decided to do, which I think is unique in Call of Duty history, is that your score streaks, or your kill streaks from Modern Warfare 2019, there's cool things that you call in, the UAV, the spy plane, the chopper gunner, the artillery strikes, all those sort of things. And now score streaks are it's based on what you score, not who you kill, but they're all support based, which means that even if you die, you still earn points. The points carry over towards earning that score streak, and if you stay alive, you get bonus multipliers to earn that score streak quicker. But what this means is that almost constantly in the game, people are calling in the cheap score streaks. They're calling in the spy planes, the counter spy planes. They're just coming, and the artillery strikes. They're just coming in and coming in and coming in. And I would spend a lot of my time just blasting spy planes out of the air with my launcher, and it becomes pointless, because all that happens is then everybody has to equip the ghost perk so they can't be seen on the radar, and it's just not fun. And I'd say take it out. Also, one of the reasons for having a kill streak or a score streak system whereby you have to stay alive is that it slows people down. It stops people being so aggressive. And I think Treyach have done this, made support score streaks, because there was quite a big outcry against Modern Warfare 2019 about large sections of the Call of Duty community who didn't like the fact that Modern Warfare 2019 rewards a more defensive, tactical, slower type of gameplay than lots of previous Call of Duties. The footsteps are loud, there's doors to slow you down, you can mount your weapon to reduce recoil. All these things made the game much more tactical, much slower, much more considered. And Treyach, Fondahar and his buddies are like, no, we don't like that. We're going to make this a Treyach Call of Duty, which is great. So it's going to be aggressive. It's going to reward pushing and sliding around corners and jump shotting, all that sort of stuff, just like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. But I tell you what, let's make it even more rewarding to be aggressive, by meaning that even if you die, you're still going to be able to earn your score streaks. And I think that's where this comes from. So it doesn't stop people from being aggressive because thinking, I really want that chopper gunner. So they're saying, no, don't worry about it. You can still push. Push, kill, kill, kill. Don't worry about dying, because you're going to get that chopper gunner, because if you die, the points are going to roll over. And I'm not sure I like that. And I especially don't like all the Scorestreak Spam with all the spy planes coming in and counter spy planes coming in. I'm also not looking forward to the prestige system coming back. I put a lot of hours into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, a lot. And I'm sure a lot of it was because once I got to level 55 in the first season and unlocked everything, and then worked through the guns and started unlocking all the bits on those, I was good to go then for the rest of the year. And in fact, what would happen what would happen in Call of Duty is you get to say level 55, and then you would choose prestige. And when you prestige, you get a prestige token. You go back to level 1, which means that you don't have access to lots of your perks, and I think sometimes weapon attachments as well. And in effect, you're starting again. And it was almost a way of balancing the game. Because it meant that you'd have very, very experienced players having to play without their most common perks. But it would always mean you'd have this decision when you get to level 55, and then they introduced it for guns as well. You'd have to have the decision about, well, what do I do? Do I want a prestige or do I not want a prestige? And I like not having to worry about that in Modern Warfare 2019. My guns all had the bits on that were unlocked, and I had all my perks, and let's just crack on and level up, to get everything on the battle pass and work that way. And I thought that worked very, very well indeed. Now, the game mode you're seeing here, which is Combined Arms, I enjoyed immensely in the beta and the alpha as well. These larger maps where it's only 12 versus 12, where you have the space and the time and the distance to think a little bit more tactical. They are, of course, objective-based game modes, which I think are the best Call of Duty game modes. And yeah, I had lots of fun with all of these ones. And I think maybe that also makes you think about the fact that when you do play these betas, you are forced to play game modes you would not normally play. I would not normally play Kill Confirmed or Team Deathmatch very often, if at all. I don't like them because you're running around, there's spawn flips, people can be anywhere, and generally there's not a good flow to the game like there is in Domination or Hardpoint or the objective-based game modes like that. And I think with Call of Duty, I'm probably going to end up playing a lot of these game modes on these bigger maps. But saying that, when the full game comes out, I'll be playing Hardpoint, I'll be playing Domination, that sort of thing, and enjoying the game that way. I think one of the problems that Black Ops Cold War has is that it's coming off the back of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and Modern Warfare 2019 was so much more than Call of Duty. They really pushed what Call of Duty was all about. There was this big pushback. Remember from the beta, or was it? Yeah, it was the beta when there was no mini-map unless you got a UAV up, but they sorted that out pretty quick. But people were going, oh no, there's windows everywhere, the maps are too complicated. And in fact, it turned out to be one of the most popular Call of Duties of all time, because it wasn't run and gunny, slidey aroundy, aggressive, headshotty, quick-scoping play. It was more considered, more thoughtful, almost more like Battlefield or Rainbow Six Siege. And not only did we have that in the core modes, you then had 2v2 gunfights. You then had Ground War, 32 versus 32, a game mode that was more Battlefield than Battlefield. And of course then we had Warzone, which is carrying on, obviously. I understand that they're going to be giving it a little bit of maybe a Black Ops skin to it or something, but it's going to be using the Modern Warfare movement engine. You know, we're still going to have doors, you're still going to be able to mount your weapons, and it's going to feel like Modern Warfare 2019 and not like Black Ops. Or it better do, because I think a lot of people will be very, very disappointed if it does. So, you know, so this amazing game that expanded so much on what Call of Duty is, Cold War has now got to follow this, whereas for Cold War I think is a much more focused. This is Call of Duty. This is kind of what Call of Duty has been in the past. It's boots on the ground now. Thankfully Treyach have been allowed to go back to that. This is our Call of Duty. This is what we think Call of Duty is all about, and there we go. So it's going to appeal to those people who think that that is what Call of Duty is, and perhaps it won't quite so appeal to the people who really enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019. So, should you buy it? Well, if you're a Call of Duty fan, you've probably already bought it anyway, you know, as I have. And I think if previously you've liked aggressive boots on the ground Call of Duties, then this will be for you. However, if you like the slower, more tactical games, I'd say maybe wait for the full release. If you can't manage to get in on the free beta, because remember you can play on PlayStation. Yeah, sorry, you could have played on PlayStation for the beta. Watch the gameplay on the full release. Watch all the different game modes. See what people are saying, and then make your decision there. Because remember, we're still going to be playing Modern Warfare 2019, I think, for a long time, and we're still going to be playing Warzone for a long, long time. In fact, it's probably going to be that Warzone, I think, is going to turn into Activision's main earner for Call of Duty. You know, this free-to-play battle royale that is amazingly addictive. But what's very clever about Warzone is that it hasn't just stayed battle royale. They introduced these new modes. Obviously, we've got Plunder, but then you had Armored Royale with the trucks, and they're putting lots of little spins on it to keep people interested, keep people engaged, keep people coming back and really enjoying it. So there we go. A solid Call of Duty, but a more focused Call of Duty, a faster Call of Duty, and definitely not Modern Warfare 2019, but I think this is going to be a good game in its own right. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.